Today's athletes, bodybuilders, and fitness influencers look like they were carved with a laser, shredded, dry, tight-skinned, with six-pack abs etched into their midsections. That's what we now think strength should look like. But the strongmen of the late 19th and early 20th century were something else entirely. Massive, heavy, thick from head to toe. Their bodies weren't polished or aesthetic. They were intimidating. They looked like men built to break walls, not pose for cameras. And the wildest part is that many of their records still haven't been broken to this day. So something in their approach contained a secret, a source of raw, reckless, almost primitive power that could crush an opponent's spirit before the first touch. And that secret begins with the way they ate. Those men lived at the edge of what a human body can handle. They burned 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day just to stay alive through the work they did. There was no nutrition science, no supplements, no protein powders or macro tracking. They followed one rule. If you want to be a machine, you eat like a machine. Cheap calories were the foundation of their strength. Bread, grains, porridge, pasta, flour, sugar, the densest, most affordable fuel they could get. Huge slabs of bread, heavy bowls of grains buried under butter, tea loaded with sugar, milk swallowed whole between tasks. Not luxury, necessity. Their logic was brutally straightforward. Carbs gave energy, meat gave strength. No debates about glycemic index or clean versus dirty carbs. One question mattered. Does this food keep me going? If yes, it stays. Their workload was punishing. They didn't just train, they labored. Every day, carrying, hauling, wrestling, climbing, dragging. Their daily lives burned more calories than most modern athletes burn in a full training session. Their metabolism was a furnace, and they fed it like one. Their goal wasn't aesthetics. It wasn't symmetry or sharp definition. They aimed for mass, pressure, domination. The heavier they looked, the more threatening they became. Even the extra water and softness added to their presence. Size meant leverage. Weight meant control. Power meant survival. Milk was a symbol of health and vitality. Cottage cheese, cream, thick dairy foods were considered the food of the strong, and bread wasn't just part of a meal, it was the heart of it. Removing bread from the table would have been unimaginable. And through all of this, there were no supplements, no creatine, no amino acids, no energy shots. Their entire strength was built on real food prepared by hand. Bread for long-lasting fuel, sugar for explosive bursts, milk for fast, dense calories and protein. That was their sports nutrition. That was their edge. So why wouldn't this diet work today? Because the world has changed. Modern flour and sugar are refined to the point where they spike insulin and add fat instead of functional energy. We understand metabolism now on a level they never could. Our goals are different. Definition, speed, agility, performance, and we have access to clean, efficient sources of nutrients they could only dream about. But for their time, their diet was flawless. It delivered cheap energy, sustained monstrous workloads, and fueled men who lived in a way few of us could survive now. It wasn't built for appearance. It was built for power, real, overwhelming power. And that is exactly why so many of their records still stand.